Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Lord, just I'm not confused. And I just watched The Phantom of the Opera from 1943. This is officially the third adaptation, but it's the second adaptation that's able to, that's watchable. Because the first adaptation, like I said in the first one from 1926, from 1925, sorry. The original from 1916 is a lost movie, so it's nowhere to be found. Not a snipper of it, not a trailer, not a poster, not in a private collection. It's just vanished from the bottom of the earth. And that's really shitty actually. Maybe it was going up in flames or something. It's like that, It's legit gone. So really too bad because I really want to watch that one. But what can you do about it? So let's start. We see an orchestra playing in the theater, and then the opera begins. Backstage, a detective. Not detective, Inspector Raoul walks down stairs, but the stairs are pretty high up still. They're above in the theaters. Because the theaters has a lot of places to walk on, let's say, and it's a big theater because this theater has definitely 2,500 rooms, so 2,500 rooms. Eek, it's fun to play hide and seek in it because, if you're the hider, you always win. Anyway, so the inspector, what that was it. The curtains close, and Christine runs to Raoul, the inspector, and then the big boss. He wanted to talk to. First she got a bit of a, bit, it's not really yelled at, but she got a bit of a. She got told for, why weren't you on the second bow? When you had to bow, why weren't you there on stage? From the stage manager, and the guy above him wanted to talk to her in his office, and he said that she had to choose between a normal, quote unquote, normal life or the opera, but you can't do both. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, actually, we see the Phantom of the Opera at the beginning, when she walks out of the office, there's a guy there, Eric Claudon. This is all in France, so, in Paris. So Eric was called in, and he had to play, a bit because not the manager, but the guy, the boss, found that someone was not playing right, and Eric played a lullaby, and that sounded perfect. But then came, the part that he actually had to play a bit out of the opera, and he couldn't because of his left hand. So he had to leave, he was kind of fired. He went to a music teacher, to talk to him, and he had a concerto, a play of music, that he wanted to, be published actually, but he wanted the music teacher to look at it, if it's good, But that music teacher is the music teacher from Christine, but Enrique paid for 3 years, 2-3 years already for the music lessons for Christine, without her probably knowing. So Eric not Eric, but the music teacher want to let her go, and Eric goes to uh, I don't know who it is, a kind of publisher, and he gave it to him, and then he was waiting, all morning, but when someone came out of the office, they did not know anything about the concerto. And that dude was busy, so Eric got into the dressing, not the dressing room, but into the office, and he asked about the concerto. Now, the dude said, I don't know where it is. And then in another room, he heard his concerto being played. Because, the dude that recommended that concerto to the guy that played the piano was saying, Fraley, or whatever his name is, never wants to play an unknown componist. So, and the pianist said now this he will. But Eric thought, he stole my music. So what did Eric do? Out of rage, he killed Mr. Fraley, and Fraley was with a woman there, doing something maybe with pictures or something, He had the bag of a little tray of acid, and Eric killed Fraley, and then she had the tray of acid, and when she saw him dead on the ground, she died in his face. She threw acid in his face. And he all hurt and all, running out of the office and into the streets. And there I'm gonna leave it. I have to say, I like this one more than I like the 1925 version of it. This one was in color, that one was in black and white, but that doesn't matter to me. The music in this, loved it. The orchestra really loved it. I really hope that was a real orchestra. That all the people that you saw playing that and saw singing the opera, I hope that was all legit. Not a layover. That they play the sound over it. And they just, not really singing. I hope that they really sung, because there were some impressive notes there, Opera is not really my kind of music, but I really respect the art of the singing style of it, because, it deserves some respect, because if you try it yourself, it's really, really, really hard, especially if you have to, as a female, had to hit that high notes, A man is mostly a baritone, so, that was low. But women hit that note high, and that's really hard. So that's why this one gets, just pretty good. So that's why it gets a 3 out of 5, it gets a high 3 out of 5, High 3. Alright. Don't forget to leave a like, recommend. A musical horror. Down below in the comment section, yes, because this one is seen as genre, well, that said Google, horror musical. Where the hell's the horror? I like horror. This ain't horror. In my standards, this ain't horror. But subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in a bit for the Twilight Zone. Bye.